Howdy, I'm Bob.
And I'm Kat.
And welcome to
BobKat.
BobKat. So Smash Ultimate. Many people actually requested us to do a video on this, though there were a few minor issues about that.
If you look at all of our previous videos, our videos are of more obscure games. These games aren't unpopular by any means, but they have a more niche and dedicated fan base. Smash, on the other hand, is the largest game we've covered so far.
We were also contending with the fact that P-Jiggles made a 10-part plus patches series entitled Useless Smash Facts. Basically, meaning that during our writing process, we had to watch their series to make sure none of our facts overlapped. In fact, Part 10 came out during the creation of this video, which gave us quite a scare.
We still probably did have a little overlap, but we hope you enjoy 69 useless Smash Facts of Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple Smash games.
You can read the title. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was released on December 7th, 2018 with 69 characters. Nice. Bobbu doesn't own all the DLC, and Katie, well, she only owns Steve. Don't kill them. The announcer, Xander Mopus, along with voicing Joker and Arson, voiced Character Voice 1 in Monster Hunter Rise.
A hunter's job is never done.
Only one of Mr. Game & Watch's skins, being the gray one, has an outline that is darker than his main color. Isabelle is called Melinda in the German version. Melinda! Andros gives us nightmares. Like, that guy's just creepy. I don't know what to say. I was looking for facts and we found this guy. And I'm just sat there like, I hate it now. I hate it. Wii Fit Trainer, Inkling, and technically Mii Gunner are the only characters that have male and female variants, where the female variant is the main one. The Min Min Amiibo's hat has 8 of the Kirby S things instead of the in-game 6. The hat has the same number of S's when compared between Smash and ARMS, along with Kirby having 6 of these as well. Incineroar is the 69th Smash Bros. Character. Playable Pokemon with shiny variants in Smash are Pikachu, Skin 2 and 5, Ivysaur, Skin 5, Charizard's Gen 2 Shiny, Skin 8, and Incineroar, Skin 8. There are 15 spots in both Piranha Plant and Kirby after having inhaled Piranha Plant. However, Kirby has 1 less tooth at 8 versus Piranha Plant's 9. Pichu, Meta Knight, Jigglypuff, Olimar, and Alf, and Pac-Man's arts don't touch the bottom of their character select box in 1 or 2 player Smash. Jigglypuff is the only one to not touch any side. Only 2 of Little Mac's alts say Mac on his waistband. Katie mains Mr. Game & Watch and Zombie. Rob's first 2 skins are his North American and Japanese skins, one saying Robotic Operating Buddy and the other saying Family Computer Robot. Rob, Cloud, Bayonetta, Corrin, and Pokemon Trainer have multiple Smash-branded amiibos associated with the same character. Pokemon Trainer because the specific Pokemon Trainer amiibo can start with any of the 3 Pokemon, and there is an amiibo for each of the Pokemon. Game & Watch can count if you include his swappable poses as 4 separate amiibo. We decided not to, however, because all the poses only come with 1 base. The gap between Alex's legs are slightly taller than the gap between Steve's legs. Larry has 1 less voice than the rest of the Koopalings. It is possible to have 9 of the same Mii on screen at once by playing in an 8-player Smash with all 8 players playing the same Mii on the Tamagotchi Life stage, as long as one of the Miis on the stage is of the same Mii. The stage with the shortest name is 75M, being 4 characters long including the space. It's also the longest name because it's 75 meters. The Great Cave Offensive has the longest name at 24 characters including the space. The amount of music in Smash totals to 34 hours, 8 minutes, and 0 seconds. The announcer's 69th voice line is him saying "drop." It is also the last voice line before he starts saying everyone's name. When playing in Team Battle, there is a shuffle button off to the far right. Bobbu didn't know this, so they added it because they found it interesting. Terry has the most DLC songs at 50. The pet from the living room stage is either a Jack Russell Terrier or Toy Poodle, which are available in the Toy Poodle and Friends version of Nintendo Dogs and Cats, a Beagle, Golden Retriever, or Shiba Inu, which are available in the Golden Retriever or Shiba Inu versions, or a Calico Cat, available in all versions. However, the living room itself is from the Golden Retriever and Friends version. Can you tell that Katie wrote this fact? In the Everyone Is Here art, Piranha Plant can be seen watering a Pikmin while whistling. Captain Toadette leads the ruins explorations with up to 4 spirits at a time, which levels them up. So that's where the Captain Toad treasure tracker music is used. If you haven't unlocked every character, a menu option appears in the Games and More section that allows you to fight a character you don't have. Here's a list of characters that include teeth in their splash art, because this is something that is very important and you will be quizzed later. This excludes the Miis because that is Mii dependent. There are Mario, DK, Luigi, Bowser, Roy, Wario, Pokemon Trainer, Boy and Girl, Ivysaur, and Charizard, not Squirtle, Sonic, Robin, Boy, not Girl, Bowser Jr., Larry, Roy, not Wendy, Iggy, Morton, not Lemmy, Ludwig, Bayonetta Player 1, not Player 2, King K. Rool, Isabelle, Incineroar, Piranha Plant, Phantom Thief, Joker, not Joker with glasses, Banjo of Banjo and Kazooie, Hero, Skins 3 and 7, and Sora. You get that? Timmy and Tommy run one of the spirit shops, included with their echoing textile. The 69th item in the Smash item menu is Beetle.
This is a part of the video where we counted every single character in every single art and every single menu there is. We don't know why we did it, but we don't recommend it for you. The whole ordeal took like 2 hours. Our hands were cramping so hard by the end. We're gonna juice as many facts as we can out of this, so let's begin. Mario and Kirby show up the most, but number 3 is Steve. The only reason Steve has so much is all his tips show his picture in 3s. Mii Brawler comes out on top, out of all the Miis. Joker's on his downloadable character fighter spirit board splash art or DLC FSPSA as the Phantom Thieves. Ganon and Lucario have the most vinyl smash art. Samus is more often in her suit than not. Out of all the amiibos, Mario shows up most, followed by both versions of Rob. Mario, Charizard, the Miis, and Pit show up in some other fighters' tips. The fighter that shows up the least we thought was Girl Robin, but actually it's Girl Corrin. Inkling Girl appears 4 times as much as Inkling Boy. Kirby's only copy shown is Joker. All the Koopa kids show up twice, except for Bowser Jr. Sandbag appears 10 times. Samus has 48, which is closest to 69. You know, I think it actually took about the same amount of time to write this song than it did to count all the characters.
Actually, I think it took longer to write the song at this point.
I don't know about that.
But don't complain about the effects being useless. It's literally the title. You clicked on the video.
What did you expect? We counted everyone's teeth for this.
The 69th song in the Super Smash Bros. Series is Trophies, which you're going to hear right now. In the World of Light panning shot, there are 132 Master Hands, and Marth claims each fighter will have to take on about 10. Because of Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl and all the Miis being present in the scene, and a couple extra characters being absorbed as well, there are 76 characters. This actually means each fighter or character will have to fight about 1 3/4 hands. God, Marth sucks at math. This is a lot about the people who made him. If playing on Rainbow Cruise with stage hazards off, the rest of the stage is still rendered and visible on camera. Bowser Jr.'s clown car propeller is only spinning when he is moving or in certain parts of his idling. Banjo and Kazooie have the least spirits in the DLC Spirit Board at 7, while Sephiroth has the most at 13. The 3 Mii characters are the only characters to not have their face as the stock icon. Olimar doesn't have any voice lines, only his Pikmin do. Piantas are the 69th spirit. When shuffling in an 8-player team battle, there are 6 shuffle patterns. the first 4 versus the second 4, 2v2v2v2 in order, every other 2v2v2v2, sandwich 2v2v2v2, every 4 2v2v2v2, and a 3v3v2. Out of all the Pokemon fighters and assists, Psychic is the most common type, while Rock and Ground don't even show up. On Pikachu's Pikachu Libre skin, their tail hole is in the shape of a heart as well. Kirby has the most voice lines at 124, excluding the announcer at 175. On the inside of the Smash Ultimate game case, both Pokemon Trainer and their Pokemon and the Mii fighters are combined into a rectangle to allow all the fighters to fit evenly on the inside. None of the Kingdom Hearts songs are the opening songs. Bobbu mains Min Min and Mii Swordfighter. Typically they play 1-1-1-1. The Nintendog from the Assist Trophy is a toy poodle, which is one of the breeds available in the living room. Ivysaur has more voice lines than Squirtle and Charizard. Zero, from Mega Man, has the most Assist Trophy voice lines at 11. There is a special warning given when dismissing a spirit of level 70 or higher. Someone who plays Smash professionally is called a professional smasher. The Mii fighters have a special character icon when they are in Sentry and Cruel Smash. Techniques under the tips page has 69 tips. Nice. God, we're awful.
And that's a wrap.
This video had the longest creation and research process yet.
As it turns out, Smash is a pretty large game, and with so many videos already on it, it took even longer to find facts that we haven't seen covered. And writing an original song?
However, I can confidently say I'm somehow worse at Smash now than I was before we started this video.
A few announcements and stuff before we end the video. One, a massive thank you to Ryan Tap for his help in the creation of this video. He helped us get a number of the facts and gave us footage for the DLC we don't own. Check down in the description for his Twitch link.
B, we stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/BobKatLive. We will start doing that more regularly, but if you're watching this video upon release, we'll be streaming a lot before school starts, so come on in and say hi.
And final point, we have a Discord. Here we'll be posting stuff about our Twitch and be able to chat with you all. So if you want, join and say howdy howdy.
Anyways, if you liked what you saw, feel free to like, and a subscription with a side of bell is always appreciated. Putting the cat
back in the bag.
Bye.